Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel where we are the squad and you are the studs. If you've ever gone out shopping and you're confused or you have doubts on what you want to buy, wear, or what things you should be avoiding, this video is for you. Personally, when I didn't know much about clothes, I would oftentimes go out shopping and I would not know what to pick, what colors were right, or any of that sort of things. Actually, I used to make a lot of these mistakes myself. So I'm sharing them with you guys so you can avoid them and you can look your best. All right, first on the list, you want to avoid buying things that look good on their own. Personally, I've bought so many shirts, pants, shoes that, to me, they just looked amazing. Probably a graphic tee with some awesome art on it, or maybe just some pants that had a nice color, a cool pattern, or maybe some shoes with crazy colors. I did all of those, believe me. But the biggest mistake that you could do is buying an item because it looks good on its own. The item needs to look good on you, not by itself. All right, number 2 is buying stuff that's on sale. Now, before you guys freak out and you absolutely destroy me in the comments, listen, I am all for buying stuff that's on sale. But if you buy something that's on sale that you don't need, you didn't really save money, you spent money. If you need a new shirt, if you need a new pair of pants, if you need a new pair of shoes or anything like that, go ahead, go and find them on sale. That's absolutely fine. Just don't go buying stuff because you see it on sale. I have so many people that do this. It's okay, it's their money, they can do whatever they want with it, but I'm here for you guys. I want you to spend your money wisely. I want you to buy good quality items that you will have for a very, very long time so you can save a couple of bucks. Another mistake that you need to avoid when buying clothes is big logos or brands on your clothes. Not because logos or brands, they're a bad thing. They are not. But that's a trend that went way out of style way too long ago, guys. Wearing big logos, it can even seem kind of obnoxious. But at the same time, if you're trying to look your absolute best, you don't want to have a very big logo on your chest just showing off, or maybe on your pants or whatever. Also, just sneaking up a sub tip, if you want to use a shirt, the same shirt, a couple of times in the week, having a very large logo makes it much more noticeable. So it's easier to just throw on a couple of black shirts, a polo, a black tee, and just use it maybe once or twice in the week versus wearing a polo necked shirt that has a really big logo on it, because everybody's going to notice it and they're going to talk about it. Another tip that you need to know, guys, something that you need to avoid is buying a specific garment, an item for a specific occasion. I've talked about before on my channel about having versatile clothing. So if you are going to a wedding, if you are going to a funeral, and you're buying something specific for that occasion, and you have no other occasions that are not weddings or a funeral, you are not going to get the best bang for your buck. If you're going to buy a suit because you have no suits and there's a funeral coming up and you want to look good, you need to look formal, then it is very important for you to buy a well-tailored suit within a black that you can use, something that's a little bit more versatile. If it's a wedding, don't go with black. Don't ever go with black. You go with different colors. You can go with a navy, you can go with a charcoal gray, with a lighter gray, something that's a little bit more versatile. Also, if you are going to buy shoes for a specific occasion, what I like to do, regardless if it's shoes or any other piece, I like to think in my mind. I like to go ahead and imagine at least 5 outfits, or what I like to do is I like to put it on something that I like to do when I'm going out shopping and I'm kind of sketchy about an item, I'm a little bit skeptical on it. I just put it back where it was, but I lay it flat and I look at it and I try and think of different outfit combinations that I can match up with, and it'll look fairly good or really good. If I'm not in love with the piece of clothing, whether it's a shirt or a pant, I will leave it where it was, because I know that no matter how much I think it looks absolutely amazing, I'm never going to wear it. So to avoid that, I do that little exercise. You can think of a couple or maybe 3 or 4 outfits that you can wear with it and you can avoid making a bad. Another tip to avoid, guys, is buying the cheaper option just to save a couple of bucks. So like I mentioned earlier, I always try and buy my stuff on sale if I need it, but something that I like to do always is look for review videos. I like to find information about the piece that I'm going to buy, because I'm not going to buy a cheap quality. When I mean cheap, I don't mean as in money. I mean as in quality. And oftentimes they go hand in hand. If you're buying the cheaper option, it's going to be cheaper money-wise. It's not that hard. You can find a specific brand that you like, you can find a specific store that you might like, and you can get that item even though it might be $20 or $25 more. The quality is always going to be higher and you're going to have it for a longer period of time. And the last thing that you need to avoid when buying clothes is buying something that you're going to grow into. This is for the younger dudes on my channel. Listen carefully, guys. Don't go to a store with your parents or you're alone or with your friends and think, I'm going to buy something that's a little bit bigger than my size so when I grow, I can grow into it. Stop it. Listen here. To my understanding, to the most recent research that I've seen, men stop growing between the ages of 18 and 21 years old. So if you're under that and you're trying to buy clothes so you can fit into, I really suggest against it, although I understand if you really need to stretch out your money, then go ahead and do so. There's nothing wrong with it. But style-wise, fit-wise, if you're between the ages of 18 and 21, there's not a lot of growing that you're going to be doing between those ages. So try and find something that fits you properly at that specific time, because chances are you're not going to grow into it and it's just going to stay large, baggy, and ill-fitting. Guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the content. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification icon so it lets you know when there is a new upload. Also, I'll be leaving my social media links down below in the description. Leave a comment. I respond to every single comment. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe and stay stylish.